Hello everyone, Siege Link here, and I'm back with another episode of Shogun 2 Total War. It's been a while since I've done this, and I thought I'd revisit it. I haven't played Shogun 2 pretty much since I recorded my last video, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty. Hopefully that won't mean much, because all I have to do is take out one more faction, and then that's going to be it for this island. And then I'll move on and take the island to the west of me. The island of Kyushu. Wow, this is tedious. Yeah, let's siege them out. It's autumn, but I think... I'm not sure if I've got a few turns before winter happens, but usually they will sally out immediately. They do have more archers than I do, but only 5 Yari Shigaru, and I have 2 more. They've got 2 light cavalry, but the computer doesn't use cavalry properly. It's partially the reason why you can actually go for, why I actually recommend bow samurai over Yari cavalry in this game. Because not only do they not use cavalry properly, but a lot of the time they won't. It's actually kind of rare that they'll leave their archers and general like exposed, where there's not like a Yari Shigaru right next to them. And also, archers are always better for the defender. Let's go about here for my archers, and then here for my Yari Shigaru. Actually, what I'll do is I'll do this to prepare for a cavalry flank, because I've got there's not that much area over here for them to work with, where there is a lot on the other side. And then they have this little nubbin, which is a perfect area for your general. Look at this. Set this up and they can't even get past there. To be fair, they do use their cavalry in this game. At least they use them like they should be used, but they don't use them properly in terms of they just run them right into Yari Shigaru. They don't try and like... Well, actually not necessarily. If it was computer versus computer, I think cavalry would be destroying archers left, right, and center. Let's put it that way. Against real life people, then the cavalry don't really do much. Something I've noticed is, why is it echoing, but it's like, why is it echoing in general? Because I remember playing this game without these echoes. The heck? That was weird. They're just generally just standing there taking hits.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Whoa! Thought you were at it, dude. Yeah, close up for you guys.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours. My lord, their general has fallen.
Oh, right when I was gonna try to bow him to make sure that happened. It's one lone guy. There's also a little bit of like a cheat sheet, kind of, to get more distance. As you can see, it doesn't work. It's not really a cheat sheet, but it does close the distance a little bit. It's also it was a bit hard in that scenario because you had to do it by an angle. So now that the Miyoshi are about to be taken out, I think, because it didn't actually do a test recording before this for Shogun 2, and I haven't recorded in a while, I think the second I kill the Miyoshi, I'll just end the recording. And then, actually, now that I think about it, I'm probably just going to spend the next good chunk of turns just trying to get all these trade ships good and then a big navy on each of these bases. So I'll probably play quite a bit after this, after I finish this video, and then probably do another video after this one, where I try to land in the what is currently the Ito's provinces. I don't exactly know what +1 to command does, necessarily. I might start using cavalry. I'm definitely gonna, yeah, now that I think about it, I'm probably gonna use bow cavalry. The annoying thing is that you can recruit both cavalry from this province, when you're gonna want something around here, which you do get it from Higo. But it is a little bit annoying, because you don't want to be, like, recruiting, you don't want to be, like, recruiting horse archers on, like, the mainland of your island and then shipping them to another island. Nope.
An honor.
If you're playing with a mod, I will say this, if you're playing with a mod that allows vessels to stay alongside you when Realm Divide comes, I do recommend possibly not just killing the Miyoshi and letting them keep that province, because it basically takes, in order to cross this, it takes like a full turn to get from there just to like here, so they can't invade you like in an instant. So, and also if you vessel them, you get full vision of what they're doing, which is quite useful. And also actually I don't think I have talked about this, but in Shogun 2, computers don't have any upkeep, so they can have like one province and have like 3 samurai armies. And hard mode is the first, or hard difficulty is the first difficulty that they really make use of that. So if you're playing with the Miyoshi in that regard, it's okay to do. Wait, did I actually win that? Huh? I mean, I don't really need to get ships since I'm about to take out the Miyoshi, but I'll just exempt them. I'm gonna take some winter attrition, but they've got nothing, and I want to make sure that they won't be able to build up. Oh, forgot to build some roads there. And move all my trade ships, but that's alright. After this video, I'm just gonna be spending a bunch of time doing that anyways. So, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna almost like edit a bunch of parts out, except it's just gonna be in between videos where I'm not only gonna get all my trade nodes at full trade ships, but I'm gonna have like at least 5 ships per trade node to defend, so that once I invade this island, they can't just take it immediately off you. If you don't have a garrison force for the trade ships, for the trade nodes, it's just a nightmare. because I don't want to take any more attrition damage, I'm gonna just immediately assault it. I've got 4 archers. You can easily do that. When it comes to assaulting provinces, I only recommend it if you have a lot more archers, and you can just stay back and pick them off. So I'm gonna set up like squads. Is my plan. They also don't have any towers, which is good. Okay, so it's important to make sure you have everyone walk. Save their morale. Never run when you don't need to, because of timer. You have plenty of time. It goes the bow samurai there on this one. Yeah, and look, they're just gonna stand there and get shelled. Just look at all those guys die. See, this is accurate bowman right here. And keep in mind, these are level 1 bows. Level 1 bows with 2 and 3 experience. That's how accurate archers should be. No, not that many turns away from Daikyu Samurai either. Once I get the trade nodes, I'll easily be able to afford them. Nagana Samurai I'm going to wait on, though, until I invade the main island.
My lord! A glorious victory will soon be yours!
Yeah, look, I haven't even fought in melee yet. They're standing there taking hits. Those aren't Nagana Samurai, those are Yari Shigaru. And the bow samurai are just running around. Just like, oh no, we're gonna die. This is also another reason I really want, like, Heaven and Earth, is because soon enough I'm gonna run out of ammunition. And getting more ammunition is definitely a very useful thing. Replenishment rank can also be somewhat useful, but in this game, not so much.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord.
Yep. This one. Actually, it looks kind of like both of these have. Yeah, I think they did the exact same time, so 2 notifications didn't actually come up. Oh, 3 of them, actually. That was inaccurate, I'll say. That one looks good, though. But... Okay, all my units are now out of ammunition. So now the second I'm gonna climb up, they're gonna die pretty much. Keeping my archers back because they're already damaged, especially the bow, the bow samurai. So there's no reason to lose more of them. The problem with the biggest problem with assaulting a wall like this is that you can't put your units in your wall, but that's, as you can see, not that big of an issue.
My lord, their general has fallen. A cutting blow.
Yep, and that's it. They're all dead. As you can see, I didn't lose too many guys, even though I did assault it. So I'll go for a military port. Make sure I'm still making trade ships. So 4 guys there, 4 guys there, 6 with 4 more squads coming. Wait. Okay, that's 8. That's 6. Okay. So those guys there. I think I got 1 Chosokabe at each of these. Something I will do is put in a ninja onto this island ahead of time so I can keep an eye on how strong each faction is and where their weak points are. Can't exempt them yet. That's where I'm going to end it up for this video. I'll do a bit more, I'll pass a few more turns, get my trade nodes going, and then once I'm ready to invade, that's when I'll start the next episode. So I'll see you guys in the next episode of Shogun 2 Total War.